feel some type of way. So,
Yes, most of the time. Now, for the people that listen to it, you heard the third verse, a third voice, excuse me, I'm on studio language, I'm saying third verse. You have third verse, which is a man straight shot.
Hey, how y'all doing today?
Certified straight shot studio, you know what I'm talking about. So this is the segment we have called Why Does He, Why Does She? It's a chance to ask opposite sex questions that we always wanted to ask opposite sex, but you know, usually we're in a relationship with them, we can't really ask these types of questions. But you really want to see the other person's point of view.
Right.
Most of the time, you don't. So we generally let the ladies go first.
Okay.
What's your question?
So my question is, and this was asked from a young lady on Facebook last week, and why are men so against seeking mental health and therapy?
Well, I think it's because it makes you feel like you're less of a man if you have to have someone to come in and tell you how to act, how to mentally act, how to mentally. We don't feel like people know us, you know, through a session or therapy, and people have the tendencies of thinking, guys have the tendency of thinking that we know ourselves better than anybody else knows us. You know what I mean? So it's hard for me to go sit and spill the things to somebody only for her to tell me things about myself that I'm supposed to know about myself. You know what I mean? So nah, you said ego. I wouldn't necessarily say ego. Ego would make it seem more of I don't even think it's about I'm not more than you or anything like that. It's about comfort. I'm not men are comfortable sharing information about themselves with people. You talk to yourself and say, why is it hard for me to open up sometimes and tell people what's going on? So that goes with that. So if it's hard for us to open up to our mate, how hard do you think it would be us to go to a stranger and give him all this information about us, for him to break us down to us? You know what I mean?
But that's why y'all seem so and stay so emotionally disconnected. Because if men are not natural communicators like that, or they have a hard time communicating, some men, I say some. Okay.
You didn't say some.
Okay. Well, some men, if they have difficulty expressing their emotions, or they're emotionally disconnected, why would we want help to be able to better communicate with people? Especially, like you said one time before, that men are conditioned certain ways, like you're conditioned as a kid not to cry, and all that. But that was back in the day. People didn't, we didn't have the health professions and stuff that we do today.
No, we had it back then.
But we
just more of a wimpy generation who feels like it's okay to lean on clinical help more than what we used to think it was necessary to do back then.
Why is it wimpy?
I wouldn't say it's wimpy. I wouldn't say it's wimpy, but I would say it wouldn't be for me personally, because I don't think it would be for me personally, because I just can't get with telling somebody my business. Let me try to make you understand a little bit. So some people are not really unstable, it just be the situation. So if my situation is perfectly fine with me, but it's a problem with you, and the last now if I'm hearing this problem over and over and over and over throughout different relationships, I could probably say it's me, but I'm not gonna think it's me if you just telling me I need help. How you know you don't need help?
Right.
So and why wouldn't it be like we go?
Yeah, it would. But normally it's the man that does not want to go. It's usually always the woman that says, well, babe, can we go talk to somebody? And generally he refuses. So that's why I asked why, because women are more open to it, because, I mean, we're emotional creatures. So we're more
If
open
I had to use a
things.
word, I would think it'll be an ego thing.
I wouldn't say ego.
Because I can't find another word.
Well, this is the thing. When she said, like you just got through saying, you know, as far as being comfortable telling somebody everything, and I feel like women are the same way, but the women are okay with going to get help.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Whereas a guy, depending on, it's gonna matter what type of doctor we go through and talk to, who he is, who she is, you know, because you don't, last thing you want to do is go inside somewhere and get ganged up on.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
You know
That's
what I mean?
usually not what happens in therapy.
And
You feel like that because of some other issues.
well, no, I've seen therapy sessions that men and women have went to, and it turned into one of the person being completely wrong and not seeing themselves as wrong, which makes the therapist and the person that they're, you know, they damn near became allies in trying to convince you that, hey, now you got a hang up. So she's saying it and I'm saying it. Hello.
But that feels like you're being ganged up on because you haven't dealt with your issues. That's when it feels like that.
And then it's most therapists are women, so a woman gonna kind of. I mean, I don't know. I never been, so I can't.
And when I said a minute ago, it's part of the wimpy society that we have now. We have a whiny ass society now. The kids have been ruined. After the Generation X, kids got ruined. So now they don't go outside and play. They don't fall out of trees. They don't scrape their knees. They don't play football no more. They don't it's just their computer. They're in front of the computer, in front of some laptop. They totally disconnected, and they in the house with their mom. They wearing these tight jeans.
Those are kids. I'm talking about adults.
I'm talking about adults.
No, you're talking about kids.
Okay, take away they're in the house with their moms. That's the only thing that you take away. Everything else applies. And that's not kids, these are men. These are the new age men. There's new age of men that's coming out right now, and they're not the same. And that's a part of that Me Too movement. All this is why you're able to hold up. This is why you're able to do the Me Too movement now when you couldn't do it before. You see what I'm saying? The temperature is right for it now when before it wasn't right. And that's what I mean. I'm talking about the temperature of today. It's a totally different temperature.
Right, but when you say men are wimpy these days, or the culture is wimpy these days, well, those are the men that will go to therapy because they don't know how to. My question was, why don't men go? That's generally the older generation.
Yeah, because we don't. I'm good.
I think y'all just don't feel like y'all need help.
I'm good.
Right.
I agree.
I'm good.
I think.
But that's not an ego.
We
That's
feel
not
like
ego. That's
we
not
don't need
ego.
help.
We're just saying I'm good.
But if it would help you communicate better with somebody that you're in a relationship, or maybe you have a whole bunch, like he said, if it's somebody that brought this same thing to you over and over again, different people keep bringing the same thing to you, then you probably need to
But
say
again,
you need help.
like he said, how do you know that I need help? Because you saying that I need help.
No, he said if a series of different people keep telling you the same thing.
Okay, but we're in a relationship. This is what usually happens, because that's not a relationship. A relationship is if you have 5 relationships before this one, you got track record and everybody's saying the same
That's
thing.
what he said. That's what I'm agreeing with.
But generally you'll have it's this one time right here that we're speaking of, and she got an issue with him. Like you're basically saying, you don't talk enough. Why don't we go get some help so you can express yourself enough, so you can talk. I don't want to talk enough.
And then too with that, sometimes women be trying to create a guy. Like sometimes okay,
too.
I dated a girl before, and she was trying to basically make me do things that I wasn't comfortable doing, So I felt like maybe I'm not for you. Somebody that's comfortable, that's doing these things that you want,
Well, that's the same conversation we had last week. People saying, why won't a woman conform? No, maybe I'm just not the woman for it.
Exactly, I agree. Because sometimes
that's not
can't make a person do something.
But he brought that
and
up.
I'm the younger
so
generation.
I'm just saying, that's the same conversation that we had last
And I'm not the
week.
wimpy generation.
It's not the same conversation that we had. You can't make that the same, because when I said that why don't women conform, that's a question. You can't take that and say, well, maybe I'm just not for you, because there are people that's conforming in relationships all the time because they care enough about that person to meet them halfway on what they need to conform on, what that person would like them to do or like them to be. That's I love you enough to do some changing type of thing.
Well,
so
that mean therapy too. If she,
well, I feel, but no, what I'm saying is, well, she just threw back up. My question last week was, why don't women conform to their men? If they knew their man wants something, they want something a certain way, why won't they do it? Why don't they fight or wait for another person to step in and try to do what they're not doing, what their man has said, baby, please, I need this, I want this, I want this, I need this. It's like, nah, that ain't me. So it's like, what is he supposed to do in that situation, instead of having a female that's supposed to give him everything that he's looking for, everything that he would need, whether she does it or not, whether she's comfortable with it or not, I gotta hold this dude down, and vice versa with the man doing things that he's not comfortable with sometimes with the female.
that means that's where I go from, like, maybe this person is not for you. That other person that was on the side that was doing those things, that might be for you. You know what I'm saying? Like, this one just wasn't for you.
So you don't think that two people in a relationship can meet halfway?
I do. If it's possible. But like you said, if you got two people that's saying, I'm telling this person to conform, and she's not doing it, and she just won't do it, like, what, you can't beat it into her, so you're gonna go do something else. And
but no, my question to women was, why? All that other stuff I understand. What I don't understand is why. Everything that she said, I've heard that before. And this is what I'm talking about. Why won't women just see it and say, you know what? I'm not trying to lose my man.
The same reason a man would say, I'm not going to therapy.
I'm not trying to lose my girl. I'm not trying to be funny. It may be that.
If
that's where you're at, then you gotta either.
That's what I mean. I can't find a word for it.
At that point, then you would go to therapy with her?
Yeah.
Because because you got a problem with her.
No, I'm gonna go to therapy because if this is something that, let's say we both got things that we're trying to meet in the middle of, right? Mm-hmm. So the things that I want her to do, she starts walking in my direction. That's always been my thing with my mate is, hey, you come to my direction, I come towards yours. Mm-hmm. Right. Because as individuals, we both have our individual spaces. You feel what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So it's like, well, we gotta be happy together. So that's where you work towards me, I work towards you. What you need, what do you want? What do you want from me? You feel what I'm saying? The things that I'm not doing, let me work my way towards you. Doing those things. What do I want? What do I need? So now you gotta start stepping towards me. And if therapy is one of the things that she wants to do, that's a part of her walking towards her, then yeah, because I want her to come towards me too. You feel what I'm saying? But that's us conforming for each other.
So then what happens when it's the opposite? She wants you to do something that you be like, nah, I'm not doing that.
There's gonna be something that I want as well. And if there's something that I want as well from her, for her to do, then we both gotta compromise. Relationships is about compromise. It's not about staying where you are in the spaces you are in the comfort zone that you're in as an individual. Because as an individual is one thing. When you are coupled up with somebody, you are a totally different person. You're not the same person that you was as an individual. Right. Period. You can say goodbye to that person. Like real talk. You know what I'm saying? So my question for the females, why is it? And I know that men have a tendency of doing this as well, but we're talking about the females. Okay? Men don't catch such a hard time about it. But why do women let themselves go after they have like got a man in their life? It's it's just okay for females just to let themselves go. It's like you got a man, and it's like they was fine. As soon as they break up with their man, they go on this diet. They put excuse my language, they put the fuck me dress on. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And they finna go out. They call it a revenge body, right? You heard of that before, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. So why the hell do you have to have a revenge body when you couldn't get this revenge body to keep your man? Maybe if you got the knack or the drive that you got, I'm gonna show him. Maybe you should show him while you're with him. Why don't women do that when they're with the guy? Why do they wait till after they're out of the relationship to get fine and get sex? So I got it big like I was. You have a man. What the hell?
Well, there's different things that come into play. I know one thing can be if you have children. You may not feel like your body, is the same. If you had kids, your body has changed, so maybe you're not comfortable. Maybe you don't feel as good as you used to, when you first got that man. Mm-hmm.
Gym.
Mm-hmm. Okay, yeah, you can go to the gym.
I'm gonna say, you
can go to the gym. But women go through different things when they have kids. They go through postpartum depression and all that stuff. And then there's other issues. Sometimes if a man has slacked off doing some of the things that he was doing initially, maybe he doesn't compliment her, so maybe he doesn't do the things that he used to.
Why would you compliment her?
No, I'm just saying, maybe he stopped and maybe she felt like, well, why am I trying to look cute?
Look in the mirror.
No, I'm saying before. No, I'm saying before. What if you was doing all this in the beginning of the relationship? You was giving me flowers, you was doing all this stuff.
What you not gonna do?
What?
No, you're not gonna do that. No, because when I'm talking about, you're talking about this is a special type of situation you're talking about. I'm talking about period. I'm talking about whether you didn't have a baby, whether you didn't, whatever your circumstances, how this man got you feeling, whatever the reason is, you still have a man. You can't blame it on your man. The reason I look the way I look is because of what you doing or what you not doing.
Yes, you can.
That don't have nothing to do with that man. Because when he got you, let me tell you something my mama told me, women. Whatever you do to get him or to get her, you damn well better do that to keep him. Right. So if you was in shape and you was all figured up, you better stay close to that.
But let me tell you something. If something has happened in that relationship, say you guys' communication has fallen, if something has stopped in their relationship, that's gonna be a result.
Okay, so I'm gonna hit you with one like you hit me with last week. Mm-hmm. Well, if that's the case, why don't you just get out the relationship? If you just gonna let yourself go, if you to a point to where you're like, well, he ain't doing this and he ain't doing that, so I ain't finna work out for him. Let him go. Right. Because you're finna get done wrong.
No, I agree.
You're finna get done wrong.
I totally agree. If I agree that if somebody in the relationship is not happy and y'all can't work it out, it can't be figured out, y'all can't compromise, you not treating her the same, she not dressing the same.
But you still ain't answer my question.
I did answer your question. I told you something happened. A woman is just not she's not just gonna be comfortable.
Oh my God, Kim, are you kidding me? Women get in relationships the same as men, and they get comfortable. They don't do half of the stuff. They don't even put makeup on half the time. They throw their hair in these big old ponytails, these bob looking like one of your own boys sitting around the house, and that's supposed to be okay with you. Baby, I didn't get you. You wasn't looking like that.
Let me tell you, it killed me when they go outside and they get fly. But when they in the house,
when you look at them all day.
Now if I'm in a house, I'm gonna be comfortable.
Right, and I understand that you ain't gonna make up on all this. Right, exactly.
And the level of comfortable, let me tell you, let me ask you this. Is it the same comfortable that you was with when you was dating them?
With me, yeah.
When y'all wasn't that serious?
Like that back then?
With me, yeah. Because I don't do all that extra stuff.
Okay, let's talk about your home girl.
Okay, my home girl.
Like when they dating, in the dating phase,
you getting the best.
You can't even see them.
Well, you the one that said people be sending their representatives.
Yes.
You said people be sending their representatives.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And I just want to understand that question too because I have questions.
That's not trying to be funny. Every man wants to know that question.
Right.
Like, damn.
What did you ask her?
How come when I got her, she looked different than what and they get comfortable.
Okay, so would you not go to your woman and say, babe, I'm gonna need you to give me a little bit more, like you fell off a little bit. You're not gonna say that?
Okay, so when you do, what you think happened?
I don't know, I'm asking a question.
Man, don't do that. That's not even smart to do that. Because you will not get the results that you're looking for when you go to her and you ask her that. Because what you're going to hear is everything that's wrong with you.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
That's probably why she looking like that. She probably looking like that because
this is what you don't understand. Did you not hear him say, oh my God, I want to know the answer to that too. So it ain't just she, it's them.
Well,
it's they.
And I'm not
why.
gonna say I have been in positions where
lifestyles change, children come into play, age comes into play.
No.
Man,
I know people
the
that
same
have
thing.
plenty kids and they health right, they kids,
That's just something to blame
their
now.
kids
Okay, no, wait.
I heard somebody
excuse.
I heard somebody say for a whole 2 years, I just had a baby. This baby fat. I'm just saying.
I had Mr. Donald who said it's either something changed or she just got comfortable.
Thank you.
But I said the same thing. But I said there's a possibility that something changed in the relationship.
What about the comfortable part that he said? So you just gonna gloss over she got comfortable?
No, that's two.
You know what? She cheating.
You said gloss over that?
Yeah, and she don't wanna acknowledge the other part. She just want to talk about it's something he did.
Thank you, dog.
That's bias.
Yes. That's what I was gonna say. What you're not gonna do is make it my fault. It ain't gonna be my fault. It ain't gonna be all of my fault.
Y'all don't stay intact either. Y'all get these big old guts.
I'm not trying to be funny.
That's true.
Listen.
Y'all get guts.
Listen. I'm speaking for me.
You
You
can't
understand me?
You speaking for the people.
You gotta speak for everybody.
Now,
Speak for the people.
No. The reason that men do, that we let ourselves go, honestly, is because females act like it's no big deal to them.
Really?
They have like visuals, it's no big deal to them. Yes.
Who? What female?
I'm not trying to be funny. This is a part of you guys' plan that y'all aren't as superficial as men. See, it's, he don't have to, you said this, he don't have to look good, he don't have to this, but if his spirit, and if he nice, and if he this, and if he that.
No. I said he did not have to have a six-pack, is what I said.
Okay, so that's my point. That's what I'm saying.
But that does not equate to you having a gut hanging over your knees.
But what I'm saying is, you still said, he don't have to have no six-pack, right?
Right.
Well, guys, we want the six-pack. If we talking about what we finna choose, and the females, we want, I don't care if you had a baby or not, I want, hey, tighten that up. You feel what I'm saying? So women feel like men are more superficial than they are. So they're not gonna say, hey, babe. They're gonna make a joke. Hey, you look kind of, who baby is that? Hey, you get kind of big. That's why you look cute. You look cute, kind of chubby. They'll say that kind of stuff. Now, if a dude say that to a female, them fighting words.
Then probably what you should say is, hey babe, I think we need to go and hit the gym together.
That don't work either.
Why not?
Oh man.
Why not?
Because you still insinuate. She gonna say, I know he's not talking about him. He only threw him off in there just to, he talking about
It's the
me.
way you gotta say it though.
It's
You
just
can't
not
just
gonna
come it
happen.
all sideways.
It's just not gonna happen.
You gotta say it right.
It's
I
just
say it right.
not gonna happen.
It's all in presentation.
Yeah, okay.
Just saying.
That Nordstrom spine is.
So the people that weigh in on KFLO's Facebook page, I want that question answered. And can you please not make it about the man? We asking the female, why do you? Not what did he do to make you? Because every time you look up, we doing something to make y'all do what y'all do. But y'all don't never do nothing to make us do what we do. Y'all don't take no responsibility in that. You man, you know what you doing, you know what you getting into. But let that, I'm just saying, man, it's not an even playing field. It's not an even playing field at all.
It's even if you make it.
So ladies, can I get my question answered?
About saying things to ladies because it's the
why? Because ladies have made us quit saying that. Listen. You got two different people telling you the same thing.
That's just two.
So if two people are saying the same thing, you think that he hasn't talked to a numerous amount of women, and I haven't talked to a numerous amount of women to be able to put our experience together and make a conclusion?
Yeah. And I still say, and my answer is, something happened. Something happened in the relationship.
I'm finna trip you out with this. Okay. We got a little bit of time. We got like 5 more minutes left. So, do you not know that's this Negro's answer to everything? Is something that it was something that it had to be something that he did.
Because I don't think
it had to be something that
I don't think people just do stuff just to be doing it.
Or maybe that person is just like that.
And it don't have nothing to do with this dude.
The guy at all.
But then if she just like that, then that's who you made. That's who you chose.
Well, that means she tricked us at the beginning.
No, nothing about that trick you. Y'all don't pay attention.
That means
y'all
she tricked.
Now
listen, that's our fault. Now it was our fault that we got tricked.
Yeah,
because
you don't pay attention.
Because
if you
tricked me.
But a man, we liars.
You tricked me.
But we liars though. If we get found out, then we lie. Why you don't lying, dog? Why you just didn't tell me the truth from the beginning?
Still fine as we getting posted. All the homegirls, they finna go drink mimosas and talk about it bad.
If you think that when you see a woman and she got on 10 tons of makeup and 10 pounds of hair, and all this, if you think that's gonna continue all day, every day, then shame on you.
No, it's not. No, it's not that. I just don't want to go from that to Chewbacca.
Well, then you should.
To my homeboy, Ray. Because when she take that ponytail out, and that lace front out,
but
she
you
was like my homeboy Tyrone.
As a man, you need to learn and know that she don't look like that under all that makeup.
But you got
that's your fault.
What about the lace fronts in the hair?
That's your fault.
How we supposed to know?
And find out.
What we supposed to do? Pull it?
Yeah.
If we pull it, we in trouble.
Hey, I got a homegirl and she's cold with that sewing. So you be pulling it in. It's gonna stay there. I'm talking about the edges look like
she's sitting there like they don't fool us. Like, come on.
And you
have to know that stuff is not real.
Some textures.
You have seen enough women and enough wigs and enough makeup to know that is not yours. You know why eyelashes ain't that thick? Come on.
I can see the
nobody's eyelashes.
But I'm talking about I done ran across some.
Nobody's eyelashes come down to here.
I done ran across some hair that looked very authentic. Like whoever that beautician was great.
Yeah, because they paid good money for it.
Okay.
So that's his fault. So that's his fault.
But why is they tricking you though?
Because you just said we didn't pay enough attention when they take it off and they just stop putting it on.
And they look like Tyrone.
I hope she don't look like Tyrone. I hope she don't look like Tyrone.
I'm just saying, some of these girls, you can't roll their hair over rice. You know what I'm saying?
Don't act like it's just the women, because me and y'all can get weed and stuff too now.
Hey, no, for real. I seen that on Facebook.
You know what? I know some people.
Yeah, y'all get
Double
weed.
truck.
Say, yes, bro. You got one pay. I know somebody got one at the top.
Yeah, you can spray that hair on now.
I just seen.
They do that normally on the edge of it.
Well, that's not doing nothing but making the playing field equal.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You trick me, I trick you. I got muscles building my shirt.
Right. Y'all do most these days, really.
Nowhere near women. Nowhere near women.
No. We just been doing it longer. It just became available for y'all.
They hair be different colors.
They
Their hair be different colors every day.
Yeah, but you know that's not real. But you know that's not real. If her hair is changing every week and it's different lengths and different colors, you know that's not her hair.
Okay, but when a man do it,
see, this is what you don't know. You're taking for granted that men know about hair like that. 80% of the men have no idea.
How do you not know?
No. You don't know.
I'm not gonna. Where you get that number from? Where you get that number from?
You don't know. Men don't know about women beauty shopping. When women go to the beauty shop and come back home, what's real, what's not real. We don't know.
You know if the length and colors are changing and the textures are.
If you've seen her with her natural hair.
No. Baby, if she got hair down to here 1 week and the next week is up to here.
Word, that's weird.
You got to know. That's what I'm saying.
Okay, but what if that's just a wig over her real hair? You still don't know how her hair looks.
No, you don't.
Tricking me.
That's not a trick. That's just
the
style that she chooses to wear.
If she do that and she keep up with it, I don't care what you do.
I just don't want to see you. I just don't want to see you looking like Tasha from Power when she was locked up in the pen and she had to pull the teeth braids.
Since you feel like you're being tricked, what I would suggest you do is get some balls and ass.
You know what? It's so sad nowadays, and we can get off the air with this one. Don't tell me we ain't getting tricked. We getting tricked so much we don't even know if it's a guy or a motherfucking girl.
Oh my God.
Might be
That's a whole nother story.
I'm just saying. Don't tell me ain't no trickery out there.
That's a whole nother story.
It's just trickery out there. It's trickery, fellas. Be careful, ladies. Be careful, because I have seen some females that look like my homeboy Ray and them. And I was really surprised to find out that was a female that was,
And the same, there are men out there that are prettier than me.
Yeah, I don't want to see them.
Well, they out there. You probably never seen them and didn't know what it was.
Oh, thank God.
I was gonna say something, but stay out of it.
We're gonna go slide on back. Say, we're gonna be back Monday, Friday actually, right?
Yeah, Friday.
So we'll be back on Friday. We hit y'all with some more. Fellas, I apologize. We didn't get that question answered. Maybe we'll ask it again Friday. And maybe we'll get a different answer. Somebody gonna weigh in or something. You know what I'm saying? Because us guys, we really want to know what we got to do to get y'all to keep it together.
Just say something. Ask.
Keep it together.
Ask. Put it out there.
Hey, hey baby, can you keep it together for me? Like that?
Yeah, baby, what you want? What you want me to do?
I want you to lose about 30 pounds.
How many pounds you gonna lose? We going together? We gonna get this together?
Let's do this.
Let's go.
I ain't got no problem with it.
Simple.
See, most of the time, guys, if you ask, I try not to ever ask a female something that I can't give her. So if I'm asking for something, it's because I feel like I'm giving that to you and I want that back in return.
And that's the way it should be.
So I'm not gonna ask, hey, can you give me somebody with a physique? And I'm just sitting over here looking like, you know what I'm talking about? Fat bastard. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. That's why I say, put out there what you want.
Yeah, but you ain't gonna always get it though. You ain't always get it back, unfortunately.
Well, again, that goes back to who you chose.
Yes, it's our fault. It's our fault. It's
Yeah, you chose it.
I guess men, we just a bunch of dum-dums, right?
Pretty much.
That's it.
Some people that fire me up. They would fire me up.
I don't know. I couldn't really see everything.
I don't think I said nothing offensive tonight.
I wouldn't go that far.
I go and start reading her remarks.
It's a lot of women look good with natural because they keep themselves up even though they are in their comfort zone. But it's some women that don't even care. Seen her.
Yeah.
She said some women don't care. She said some women don't care.
Yeah, most of them don't.
I wouldn't say most.
You know what? Let me tell you how you can say it. You want to know how you can know it's most? Go to Walmart.
Oh, everybody looking for a
Early
Walmart.
morning.
Go to Walmart and just